It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought
Monday.
he said Monday.
Like
My
mundane
bad.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston. Freak, he's in at point guard. Also Bradley out there. Thompson is out there with LeBron. James. Now here is Holiday. Dish now to Evans. To the paint. Gordon kicks to Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. Holiday attacking. And Thompson sends it back. To the inside. Here's Ogman. Great D that time from Davis. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Los Angeles.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big timely shots.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Here's Ogman. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Holiday with it. Out defended by Freak. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Freak. Inside, here's Thompson. And Davis pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Evans left side. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
It's on the shot clock. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by LeBron.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Holiday with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Second free throw, no good. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Gordon. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. Bradley dishes to Freak. Pass to Ogden. The feed to Bradley. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Gordon. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Dishes it to Holiday. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3
You gotta
be sure. Always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Freak passes to Ogden. They set the screen. He kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Ogden. Freak with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Freak, and he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Zeller. Pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Bradley. 3 on 3. Here's Thompson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here is Holiday. Gordon goes in, and James pulls it down. Boston leading by 7. Feeds it to Freak. Shot got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
He hits 1 and misses 1, each at the line. Gordon kicks to Davis. Back to Gordon, and stolen by James. Bradley drives in to the wing on the left, and a wide open look for Freak. A chick extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pella trailed by 8. Deflects the pass. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards.
Any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Now here's LeBron. Evans with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
And here's Boston. They're on a 13-5 run here.
Well, on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. One's checked in for New Orleans. Damian Inglis comes in for Tyreke Evans. Celtics leading by 3. And here's Freak. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
And James gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
So it's the Pelicans now after LeBron James hitting the 3. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Holiday. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
James against Zeller. Outside for Thomas. Sullinger the screen.
Good D.
Holiday against Thomas. The shot. The shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Holiday goes in. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Thomas, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
For Boston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 8-point game. And Cole kicks to Zeller. And Holiday, here we go. Crowder with the steal. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. He's been fantastic the last 10 games or so, averaging about 22 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. Sullinger the screen. Here's Thomas. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Pelicans trail by 8. Cole dishes to Holiday. Zeller setting the pick for Holiday. There's the pass to Inglis. To the paint. That's tipped. Second chance shot. And Zeller with the layup. Zeller's got his first basket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pistons, 2 games back.
And, you know, for Boston, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high. Trust me, but it has not bothered them one bit.
Greg, you know, I think it's really fueled their fire. They want to be the alpha dog. They love everybody hunting them down.
Here's Thomas after Drew Holiday score, and Freak throws it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now here's Freak following the shot by Drew Holiday. He had a nice open look right there. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Ball's not loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
Try and stop this,
and
bitch.
Freak throws it down hard.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those
there,
days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Here's Cole. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. They need this. The shot no good, and it's Boston the other way. Freak passes to James. To the wing on the left. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Pass.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Pelicans trail by 13. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Sullinger outside. Shoots. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics out in front. They're up by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked
a lot of face-up, like.
Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
On the floor for Boston. Freak in a 2-guard. Also Thomas out there. Jay Crowder out there with Thompson. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers was just phenomenal. He had 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's the screen. He dishes it to Crowder. The screen from Thompson. And the shot's good from Crowder.
What a shot.
Crowder's got 5.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, But no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Gordon kicks to Cole. Zeller, a screen on top.
Team na po.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Davis trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Freak. The
Grabe,
three-pointer, no good.
Grabe ka perfect zone timing niya. Wait ako. Ano siya?
Evans dishes to Gordon. And Zeller kicks to Gordon. Davis inside. He's covered by Thompson. And Davis can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So
Ay,
here's Augman. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. LeBron James, #1, and of course, Tyreke Evans.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Another shot, and it's 2 points on the way. Evans has got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
Their interior has been inferior.
oh, hinaya sa pasa.
It has got to tighten.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Roten's checked in for Thomas.
Okay, I'll do everything myself.
And stolen by Zeller.
Nag-stop magkuha. Ang ano na...
Here's Gordon. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Cut it, and the Celtics lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Davis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Freak throws it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And a quick look at the numbers for Tyreke Evans. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
They set the pick. Here's Roten. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Cole, the pass to Zeller. Now the dish to Cole. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Over me?
Celtics leading by 8. Roten kicks to Thompson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Pass to Davis. There's the feed to Zeller. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Roten dishes to Bradley. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5.
What the hell are you doing, man?
And that one comes up a bit short.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, makes it real hard to score on him.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And a look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Pelicans trail by 12.
Gibangga ko siya.
Holiday goes in.
Ano ko sa kauban na nag-penalty sa mga.
And it's Boston the other way.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Bradley passes to Freak. Here's Augman. Dishes to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Roten. Offensive rebound Celtics. It's Freak, top of the key. Here's the screen. Tries again. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter.
Draw kami.
And Holiday kicks to Davis.
I'm scared of you, little bitch.
Their
Eyebrow
offense
motherfucker.
stone cold. Another miss there.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Pass to Freak. Here's Augman. He kicks to Roten.
Oh God, these guys.
No good off the front iron. Pelicans trail by 12.
Oh, I can't wait.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's Davis with the drop.
Oh, you left
And
him
that one's good. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I
Let the
love
center
the ball
pass.
movement there. He put that on a
Oh,
silver
God.
platter. Just served him up.
To the middle. Here's and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon. For Boston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. So for the Pelicans, Tyler Zeller comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Vaughn in for Gordon. Sellinger's checked in for Boston. LeBron comes in for Bradley. Evans outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Should have been a steal
Evans
first
has
of all.
got 9.
And it started hot.
Lang
And he's
yung
only
momentum.
gotten
Gabangga lang.
Down low. Here's Freak. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you
God,
can't have
bitch.
the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
There's a screen. And that's Evans penetrating.
Ass nigga.
Can't hit. Great D that time from Freak.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Adube. Oh.
Now here's Evans. D right on him. With the teardrop, here's Vaughn. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans
He passed
has got 3
mid-air.
assists now in this one.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They struggle to connect from the perimeter. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
That doesn't go either for Evans.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Now, Freak. He's got 18. Sullinger right side. Again, the
Gotta give him that.
Celtics good
That
for
was
2.
a nice pass.
Boy, you love that assist by LeBron.
LeBron James.
Pelicans trail by 15.
Sala ka ng mga cheese.
Evans outside. Dishes to Holiday.
Got shit on.
He feeds it to Evans. And the foul called on Freak. And the Pelicans making a change. Inglis checked in.
This game, man.
Zeller against Zellinger. Here's Inglis.
His
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Evans passes to Zeller. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And it's 6 points for Tyler Zeller.
Just major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And Holiday kicks to Evans.
Harangan ko sa
Back to Holiday. It's deflected and stolen by Roten. LeBron outside.
Okay.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. James has got 9.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Down low. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Tony Roten. Evans kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Team sucks.
Evans outside.
Oh, come on.
Excellent D from Thomas. Freak.
Ito ang sulod.
Kato ang sulod. Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think...
Jesus.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak. He's got 21 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Zeller in at the 5. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. A look from Gordon. Rebound, Boston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Freak.
Uy, ayaw ka pasa. My bad. That was my bad.
And Thompson throws it down.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Davis dishes to Holiday. Zeller setting the pick for Holiday.
What the hell
on
happened?
the wing, Evans.
What the hell happened there?
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And 12 points for Tyreke Evans.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Here's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Celtics.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Okay.
Pelicans trail by 21. To the inside.
Oh.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Evans. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second look.
And there's the call on Cody
Foul
Zeller.
here.
That's foul number
These
2 for
guys
him.
are bitch-ass
And you
defenders.
can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge,
Oh.
but I think the official got that one right.
Basket.
The screen from Thompson. Down low.
Nice
off the
pass.
pick. Goes for the two-handed dunk.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break.
Yeah, that should have been a steal.
Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Pick by Zeller. Evans kicks to Gordon. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Gordon. Boston leading by 19 points. Freak with it. He's got 23.
Move the ball.
Inside, here's Bradley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bradley's got his second basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Zeller kicks to Evans. And stolen by LeBron.
Don't make yourself useful and make that
And
shot.
he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team
Oh,
operating
again,
on all
again,
cylinders
bro.
at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc.
Earn your
And
dribbles,
boy, are
nigga.
they taking advantage.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kevin, it'll be interesting.
Thank
That
you,
was an
Doris.
illegal
Second
screen.
half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And let's
Guys,
take a look
plays
now.
physical
Anthony
ball.
Davis's numbers. He's been fantastic
Irritating
over the
but
last
weak.
10 games or so. 11th in blocks,
Irritating
14th
but
in scoring, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful
What the
presence
hell?
in the paint.
And, you know,
Come
you try
on,
to muscle up
LeBron.
shots against him, and it's tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector.
And Holiday kicks to Davis.
Oh, shit.
The jump hook. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Tagan.
Inside,
Kaya talaga, no?
here's Thompson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Holiday set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent
what?
thus far.
Excellent. Really
They did it in a
solid
pro
job,
hop.
actually, by the defense to
Yeah.
get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Gordon
shit.
goes in. Nice D from Freak.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Braun passes to Ogden, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Holiday dishes to Gordon.
Oh,
And here is Zeller. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Picked
the
by
fucking
Zeller.
kind of screen is
Holiday
that?
goes in. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, he just hasn't looked
screen.
right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Oh my
Stolen by
God.
Holiday.
Oh my God.
Looking to get it going.
So
Ogden pulls it in.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Ba't mo Yay.
Thompson against Holiday. Pass to Davis.
Oh, God.
Looking to end the drought. He lays it in. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The screen from Thompson. Down low. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. That's good. 11 points in the game.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way.
Ron.
How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Here's Evans. He's got 12.
What the fuck? Sangre. The referee blocked my path.
Feeds it to
Jesus
Davis.
Christ.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's James. 13 points in the game.
Oh, come on, LeBron.
Thompson outside.
Again.
It's Bradley on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Avery Bradley.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Gordon kicks to Holiday.
Okay.
On the wing, James. Covered by Evans. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Both teams will make substitutions.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
New Orleans moving it around. Kicks to Zeller. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Cole. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. Thomas a screen. The dish to Freak. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
That was so free.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Cole. Picked by Zeller.
Someone took a
Zeller,
screen.
a screen on LeBron. Cole, the pass to Zeller. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out
what?
Just need to
How
take
did
it a
he
game
steal
at a time.
that from?
And, you know, for the Pelicans, nobody was calling on
Damn it,
them
I got
to kind of set the world
Bastards.
on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
Outside Thomas. There's the pick. He dishes it to Freak. Boston again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Gets to the corner. Gordon's got his third basket of the night right there.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Freak with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Thomas gets a wide open look.
Oh my
a three-pointer off the
God.
mark. Pelicans trail by 18. Inglis dishes to Zeller. Ball's knocked loose. Puts up the baby hook. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, Freak, who's got 23. It's
Oh my
rebounded
God,
by
he
New
missed a
Orleans.
layup. LeBron
Zeller's
James
got 4
missed a
rebounds now
layup.
tonight.
Jesus
Gordon kicks to
Christ.
Cole.
Go overrated. Yep.
Passes it to Vaughn. Makes it off the glass. Vaughn Pelicans got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Thomas, no luck. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-6 run. And Zeller kicks to Gordon. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Thomas.
Come on, double team yapın.
Here's Cole. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Freak. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 26 points for Freak.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now the feed to Zeller. To the middle.
Come
Here's Gordon.
on.
And fouled hard that time.
Come
Into the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage.
Pelicans trail by 18. On the court for the Celtics. Freak in at point guard. He's out there with Avery Bradley. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jay Crowder. Here's Cole. So the whistle
I was in front of him.
2 free throws for the contest.
How was that a
there.
foul?
That free throw, no good.
Norris Cole. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Freak passes to Thompson. To the paint, here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. That one is on Holiday. The first free throw is good.
Freak.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pelicans really having a tough go here. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Holiday dishes to Cole.
Yo,
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here's Freak. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Ogden. To the inside.
Nice
Here's
pass.
Freak. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Full court, 1-on-1, you and me.
Holiday with it.
Sige kag asa sa imong pick and roll.
And it's Freak with the rebound.
Got no talent.
Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's blocked. Here's Cole from 11 feet away.
What?
And that's Evans penetrating.
How did he fucking
It's good. The
get
assist
that
that time
pass
from
off?
Holiday.
These guys
Holiday's
aren't
got
that
3
good.
assists tonight.
Start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Freak passes to Ogden. Dishes it to Bradley. The screen from Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ogden.
Whoa.
Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness. So far in the game for Cole, he's got 11 points and 5 assists. He's played a huge role in this game.
Even though he probably wasn't a big part of the game plan,
Tao sa tubangan mo ni Doug.
He kicks it to Evans. He feeds it to Davis. Uncovered. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Cole.
Team sucks ass.
Aaron Gordon.
And here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Free throw good. Freak.
Fight. Idea about this one. All right, let's go.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pelicans trail by 16. Pick by Zeller. And that's Evans penetrating. No good.
A slight rebound advantage for
That's
them.
it,
One more
come
column
on.
in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Gordon against Bradley. Gordon kicks to Zeller. Back to Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 4. Holiday with the 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. Here's Crowder. And the rejection by Evans. From past the arc. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Bakit ma-steal ang bola? Grabe.
Now here's Gordon. Defense is right there. Now Zeller. From the baseline. Trained for 2 points.
Well, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half. But they've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
There's Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 34 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Holiday dishes to Zeller. Back to Holiday. Gordon kicks to Davis. Feeds to Evans. Zeller, a screen on Thompson. Evans. Crowder pulls it in. Celtics leading by 16. Freak passes to Ogden. The screen from Thompson.
Get the ball, you goddamn point guard.
They set the pick. Bradley, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Here's Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Freak. Freak's got 15 points here in the second half. Pelicans trail by 18. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got 19 points.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time. This shot's it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Bradley dishes to Thompson. The pass to Ogden. No luck. Now here's Evans. Holiday attacking.
Bihag penalty sa mis-steal eh.
Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson sets the pick for Freak. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And Davis sends it back. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Holiday with it. Out defended by
Slide
Freak.
juga basta ang
Holiday.
kabanggang
Body
kauban.
from the
Grabing
wing.
laan.
Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter. Boston leading by 13. Over to the wing. Wide open look. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bradley.
That's right, bro.
And
Time
that's
out, you
38
bitches.
points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Bronny's checked in for Jay Crowder. Freak kicks to Thompson. The dish to Freak. There's the screen. Thompson, a screen on Holiday.
Asa? Kaya
Here's
sa pasa, uy.
Off with the layup.
And boy,
Grabe.
has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight.
He had to float
you can
the
see
pass
it, no flow at all
to
to
an
his game
open
right
guy. Oh my God.
Evans attacking.
Snappy pass.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Zeller. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter. So it's Boston now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
He floated.
Evans against James.
Floated the
Kicks
pass.
it to Freak. It's Bradley on the wing. Nails the wide open jump shot. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Evans passes to Zeller. Right side Holiday. But he recovers it. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Davis throws it down. .124 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's
No help.
Freak. Oh!
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Pelicans.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bradley against Gordon. Out to the right wing. There's Freak. Pass to Ogman. Sweet move. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that much.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
It's like you set a tone at the top. Everyone in the league follows.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith,